And the next one we're going to move on to is Look for Your Mind by the Lemon Twigs. Which I can kick this one off. So, I mean, Twigs, one of those bands that, yeah, if you follow their career till this point, particularly Everything, Harmony, and A Dream Is All We Know, you kind of know what you're getting with them at this point. And it's one of those where they're not going to stray too far from that. I think this album is what you'd expect from them. It's a fantastic collection of, retro inspired like rock, pop, power pop songs, plenty of like Beach Boys influence, plenty of Beatles influence, psychedelic like 70s rock. That's all still here, like being worn firmly on their sleeve. And I think with Look for Your Mind, it is a case of like more of the same, particularly looking at those last two records. But I say that in a positive way, because I mean, if anyone's obviously watched this channel, always been a big fan of the Lemon Twigs and what they do. And for me, yeah, this is just more instantly timeless, like goodness from the Twigs that you'll just want to keep kind of going back to. I mean, the opening title track is just a, rollicking good start to the record. Then 2 or 3, which was one of the pre-released singles. Loved that straight away. Still probably one of my favorites on here. Just super catchy, super nostalgic in its sound. It just feels like a vintage like Lemon Twigs bop. That song. Then there's like fantastic guitar work on Nothing But You. There's a great solo midway through that track that I really, really enjoy. There's a few moments as well that like Gather Round was one that I think I was unsure of initially. I think that it happens a lot with Lemon Twigs where like a song will start and I'm like, oh, I'm not sure about this. But then it'll get to a point in the song and then I'm fully in it. And Gather Round is one of those where I'm like, oh, I'm not sure. And then by the time the horns come in, like at the end of that song, I'm there like singing along to the chorus, just like absolutely in it. And then, yeah, lead single, I just can't get over losing you. Great, fantastic song as well. So yeah, I'd say it's one of those records that starts like at a high standard and it doesn't really let up from there. Bring you down towards the end. Got this great like rockabilly like energy to it. Joy towards the end, another one of my big favorites. Just this like beautiful Simon and Garfunkel inspired track with sweeping strings and horns. I should also mention, obviously, we went to see Lemon Twigs together, and I'd say Joy was one of the ones where it was just Brian performing that on his own. That was one that really stood out at the show for me. And yeah, the song straight after that, My Heart Is in Your Hands. I think that song's great as well. Got those big rock riffs and huge choruses again. So yeah, I mean, not too much to say on this one, other than like if you liked their previous work, the chances are you'll probably enjoy this one as well. I think it's got some great highlights on it again, and it's just another really solid and fun like front to back experience from the Twigs. I'm sure at some point their shtick may become a little stale and samey, but thankfully, I don't think this is the record that hits that wall yet. For me, this kind of continues their winning run, albeit maybe pound for pound slightly below maybe the replayability and some of the high points of the last two records. So it's maybe the worst of the three, but still well up there in terms of great rock records in 2026. So yeah, for me, big thumbs up again. for the Daddario brothers. So what do you think?
Yeah, I really struggle with Lemon Twig. But on paper, really do like them. Some of their previous albums are really good. Everything Harmony is a favorite of mine of theirs. Um, but I think what kind of ruined it for my album for this is that apart from two or three, that was a standout. It became. I think I'm at that point with this record where it has caught on that everything sounds the same.
Yeah.
Um, I think what ruined it for me is that I discovered about seven of the songs have this, Ticket to Ride by the Beatles,
Yeah,
and it has this boom, chicka, chicka, go, go, that drum, iconic drum part. At least seven or eight of the songs have that in it. And as soon as I found that out, I was like, these are all the same song. So it kind of ruined it for me.
yeah.
But the bit where it goes different, you're right, Joy. I think that's a different kind of avenue to go down. But yeah, a lot of my friends do like Lemon Twigs because of the nostalgic bits, the Beach Boys and the Beatles and that 60s swing. That was so iconic. But yeah, I've not revisited it, the album, to be fair. I think that tells you everything you need to know, I think,
Yeah.
from my point of view. But I appreciate how musically gifted they are because they're really, really good. Singing them live, their harmonies is definitely their what's the word? Yes, the unique selling point is
Yeah.
their harmonies and
USP, yeah.
how that's it. Yeah, how well they come together. So yeah, I'm not putting them down as musicians. I just think they need to just turn the wheel a bit, play something a bit different. But yeah.
Good stuff. So yeah, a bit of a mixed response on the Lemon Twigs look for your mind.